I really did think that alien butt diamonds were gonna be the peak of weirdness in this video. But then we have to go to the toy store, where she apparently lives in an apartment above it, and his grand plan is to fly the ring up to her on some kind of drone. Little does he realize that there's a mother UFO and a baby UFO floating around. What's up, guys? Welcome to It's Impossible to Propose, a game that I could never in a million years describe as well as its creators have using Google Translate. My name is Xiaoming, not Yao Ming, Xiaoming. This is my third year with my girlfriend, finally decided to summon up the courage to propose to her. With her handsome appearance and careful planning, she will promise me. As long as I propose fast enough, loneliness can't catch up with me. Players need to use all kinds of props in the scene to destroy the proposal of the male lord. Warm tip, there are little eggs in the end. How is it I feel like I now know less about this game? I really just have to work with what I'm given here, alright? So as far as I can tell, the entire idea behind the game is that we don't want Lord Xiaoming to have his warm tip and little eggs touched by the fair mistress here. So we have to make sure to ruin the proposal, otherwise we're gonna get a game over. So how exactly am I supposed to go about ruining this for you? Can I pickpocket that ring? No, it's not really pickpocketing, but he made it pretty easy for me. Not easy enough. I can't throw him over the balcony. Can I pull a mugger out of the bushes? Oh, what if we replace the ring? I'd imagine she'd be pretty pissed if you proposed with a soda can top. There we go. That's what you get for calling her handsome, idiot. Oh no, he's gonna make this progressively more difficult on me, isn't he? It was easy enough to predict a romantic seaside sunset proposal, but how exactly is he gonna ask the question while roadside gambling in front of a toy store? Like, what's with the wheel? How exactly does this work? This is probably not good. I would imagine if I can't influence this, then he's gonna win. What? So, he was planning out the rest of his life as if he was playing Wheel of Fortune? That makes less sense than the description of this game. Can you even imagine how that conversation would go? Like, oh, come on, honey, it's gotta be romantic, knowing there was like a 5% chance that I would marry you. Do you think we might be able to get Lord Xiaoming to interact with the employee at all? No? I mean, she's a bit of a looker, but she's got legs for days. Might be able to make the old handsome ball and chain jealous. Maybe if the wheel is rigged, we need one of these two to go first, right? Because then we, or maybe he's the one rigging the wheel. I was gonna say, if it's rigged to win, and then the winner gets the ring, then we just need these two to go first. There's only one ring. Yeah, now you're sweating like a hooker in church. You can go ahead and spin that now. And you legitimately only have a 5% chance of winning. Hopefully I don't get unlucky. Is a gift good? Bad? It's good, right? We're fine with gifts. We just don't want them to get engaged. She's now walking down the road. I would imagine his genius plan now consists of jumping out and yelling, "Surprise! Marry me!" Such romantic. Sir, you're quite well dressed. Maybe you can convince her to trip on your hat and break her neck? No? Windows, anything? Somebody help! No? All right then. So she's not dumb enough to trip and break her neck on a hat. It's good to know. It's not failure, right? It's just a learning experience. Well, you were surprisingly useless in all this, but clearly I'm missing something. Oh, okay. I can pull a stick out of a cat's ass. It was his wand. I clicked on the cat and it gave me the wand for some reason. So maybe we can make a magic hat and then she can trip and break her neck, no? Dude, if all it takes is a rose from a stranger to whisk her away, then she's probably a bit of a lordly gold digger. Well, aren't you just the king of the world all of a sudden? Or lord of the world, king of the world, it's the same thing. Especially when you're on a yacht the size of a go-kart. That seems to really be going. Where are you going? I would imagine we don't want you to get there. Okay, you know what? We're gonna weigh anchor. You guys are gonna be stranded at sea, resort to cannibalism. Or you could just pull up a ring and propose. Son of a big brain moment coming here. How about we grab a life preserver so that we can hurl her into the ocean and then one of them will drown. You'll never let go, Jack or Xiaoming, however it's gonna work. I could really use a little help. Okay, I'll take anything I can get right now. Yeah, there we go. Okay, wouldn't have been my first option, but it works. Has this game really devolved into my failure being a 50-50 guess? Like, clearly we're going right, because right is always right. I can't imagine there's gonna be anything romantic waiting for us over here. Well, we're gonna have to keep going right, because right remains right. This way we can't possibly get lost. Worst case scenario, we're gonna take another right, and then we're gonna end up right back to where we were, or maybe in a dead end, or a wedding. Come on, man, you gotta be kidding me. There's no way I could have gotten that right. I refuse to believe that left is the right answer. It has to be that I'm missing something here. Like, maybe we can take off her blindfold, or like spin them around so they get lost? Is there anything out of place? Oh, here we go. That will make this quite a bit easier. Maybe we can cheat a little bit now? No, oh, here we go. All right, so we'll just be sure to run right into the giant blue Hulk in a dress? What? What the hell was that? This is why I love playing these stupid Japanese games, because you just can't predict this stuff, and a lot of it seems to be lost in translation. Like, up until this point, a lot of these plans have been excessive, to say the least. This is just too far. You really had to propose to her on the moon. I don't suppose she can trip or break her neck on a moon rock. No, how is there a rose on the moon? Note to self, don't interact with the one thing that seems blatantly obvious to interact with. We clearly should have went with something like the flag, right? I don't like that. No, we're not gonna be trying that again. You guys keep your distance, okay? We might be on a different planet, but you need to save 6 feet for Jesus. Adequate social distancing. What do we have in the crater? What? Oh, come on! Are you serious? Why couldn't it latch onto her face or something like that? Instead it poops diamonds? What kind of failure awaits me in crater number 3? We've got a tiny remote. Or maybe a Nokia cell phone? Maybe you can make a call home? No? Maybe you can press a button and have yourself beamed up? Okay. Yeah, he's busy getting probed now. He doesn't need you anymore. How do we go from something extraordinary like the moon to her reading a book in her room? Where is he? Are we supposed to find him? Is he in the closet? Or hiding behind it with a vacuum? Maybe he's in here? No. Where is he? Maybe we can clean up this. Oh, it's a heart. I thought it was like a blood stain that we could vacuum up. Listen, it doesn't need to make all that much sense. There's a bunch of other stuff with hearts. Interesting. So now, what are you going to do? Oh, we got something else with a heart. Okay, no trench coat for you. You're instead going to change into that. Oh, crap, no! I was supposed to interact with the window. There he is! I shouldn't be left guessing. All I gotta do is interact with the heart window as well, and we might be in the clear. It's not letting me interact with the window. This is a problem. Like, I can still interact with the mat, and I can interact with the book. Window is a no-go, though. Maybe if we do get you to go, and then I can take this and then do something. Yes, there we go, perfect. Now you can get changed, and you're gonna get a phone call. but he doesn't propose. Yes, perfect. That's the image that I want to see for the rest of this game. What? Okay, she's still in her room. She seems to have gotten some kind of email. I can't read that. I'm guessing you want me to pick a card? How about we go with the left one? Why didn't I go with right? Right is always right. Oh, she won some kind of romantic getaway. Well, isn't that just unfortunate? I refuse to believe that any of those cards were gonna be a win for me. It's clearly rigged, it has to be. So maybe there's a way for me to turn off your phone? Hopefully I wasn't supposed to, oh, I can delete it. Okay, I was gonna say, hopefully I wasn't supposed to interrupt her in the few seconds I had before she answered the phone. You did rig it. You were waiting for her phone call, knowing that she was gonna win with your strange scam email. I don't get, why do you jump through these hoops? Is it because you're creepy? 'Cause you are just a little bit creepy, a little bit persistent, but don't take it from me, take it from one of her neighbors. No, take it from the stairs that are gonna collapse out from underneath you. What? Oh, crap, I can't do anything now. Okay. I think I see what I need to do, but unfortunately, it's just a little bit too late. Let's try that one more time, shall we? She's gonna hop in the elevator, you're gonna run up the stairs, but I am gonna switch signs with the chiseled lady. That way, you should hopefully knock on her door, or stop on her floor and propose to her. That is not a flattering moo-moo. It just dawned on me that Lord Xiaoming is a little old. But he's gray-haired, he's probably like middle-aged, but he's going after this young 20-something. He should be playing to the granny that's currently crumping on the first floor. Granny, can I get your help? Please, Granny! I don't think she can hear me right now. Nothing is going my way. Oh, come on, what about, no! Why do I click on the roses? Roses are never a good thing. It's just instinct for me to click around and panic. We also have some young man who seems to be doing his best to drown out Granny getting nasty downstairs. He doesn't seem to be any help. Can I get anything up here? Okay, we've got a game console. I'm guessing you would want that, right? And then I get the headphones. Okay, so Granny, you can quiet down. Perfect. Does that mean I get the speakers? I don't see how speakers are, that's just gonna get the message up to her louder. Unless we wake up another neighbor. Again, there's no way of predicting what's gonna happen. You just kind of click and guess and mumble until you get water thrown on you, or what you hope is water. I was about to make a piss bucket joke, but now I can't take my eyes off the strange little green alien that's shown up to their proposal. Oddly enough, I'm less interested in him and more interested in Dude Man Bro and his banana, because I would imagine we could finally break her neck. No, of course not. If anything, that's just gonna make it even more romantic. Well, la-di-da. Fine, I guess we'll go with the alien then. You probably don't get too many requests for probing, but I don't suppose you could work your magic and call one in. Or just leave a gift and have to duck out early. Great. Well, thanks for coming out. You really went and pissed on my parade, unless, crap. I was gonna say, a gift is perfectly fine, right? As long as it's not a wedding ring, but another giant moon bug butt diamond isn't helping. You see, the problem now is none of the rest of you seem particularly interesting to interact with. Oh, here we go. You go ahead and report all of this fire. I appreciate it. There we go. Perfect. All we had to do was be a bit of a snitch. Is there a man in a ghillie suit snapping photos of her ass right now? Clearly, this is where we need to start. Right? Really? Are you serious right now? He hired some guy to work a drone with a light attached to it to make it look like a shooting star so that he could romantically propose. I was secretly hoping that Lord Xiaoming has to deal with assassination attempts all the time, or at the very least the paparazzi, but apparently not. And oddly enough, the only thing that's stranger here than a friend in a grass suit is the fact that your dress has pockets. Why do you have a watch on a chain, if not to make it so that this guy loses track of time? Or hypnotizes himself, obviously. So now, when you give the signal, there will be no shooting star. Are you kidding? Okay, good. I was almost speechless there for a second. I was gonna say, I just jumped through so many hoops to make sure there wasn't an unnatural shooting star, just for there to be dozens of real ones. I'd really like to be right, like, just one of these times. You know, like, nail it right off the bat. We're not being timed now, so I'm gonna be very careful and selective in what I touch, like you. Can't get you to kind of, like, stare at her. Come on, dude, she's thicker than a Snicker. It's gotta be worth something. No? Well, I'm not making this go because we've got some work to do in the kitchen. Okay. We've got a microphone. Interesting. Don't really know how that's going to work. Okay, we've got a microphone, we've got music. I don't suppose you want to sing, do you? Oh, he does! And that gives us a pig. All right. Interesting. And a rose. Not gonna be clicking on that. I have learned my lesson. That is a danger. And so, oh, that's not, I thought it was a piece of cake, but that's the ring. Okay, so what if we replace the ring with the pig? Yeah, there we go. And then, oh, I probably do want to take the rose. Okay, that would have been a backup. We gotta be good, right? Now, he's gonna call out his surprise, and his backup will be gone, the ring will be gone. I swear to God, if he has a backup ring in this pig's ass, I'm gonna be so mad. But he doesn't. I guess she didn't. Oh, it is like a little kind of fully roasted piglet, isn't it? That's kind of off-putting. It'd be even more off-putting if there was a ring in its ass. I really did think that alien butt diamonds were gonna be the peak of weirdness in this video. But then we have to go to the toy store, where she apparently lives in an apartment above it, and his grand plan is to fly the ring up to her on some kind of drone. Little does he realize that there's a mother UFO and a baby UFO floating around. I don't see how that's gonna help or harm us. Sure as hell not gonna make this go quite yet. Can't you just, like, go upstairs? Like, couldn't we? No? Okay, you have another UFO, though. Can I have that? That might come in handy with the other UFOs. Come on, kid, give it up. I'll trade you a ring for it. I don't think this is gonna work. I really doubt he's gonna go up the stairs. He's gonna keep using this. There's gotta be more that I need. Okay, we've got cotton candy. What if I use that to gum up the rotors? No? Could I trade you for your UFO? Okay then. Mama, would you like this? No? Oh, what if we disguise it? That way when he flies it up, Mama's gonna be pissed. We are going home. So, not only did I ruin the proposal, but I orphaned a child UFO. Am I a monster? Do I really care? I'm a little surprised to see these two in the same room as one another, but I'm a little more curious as to where exactly Lord Xiaoming is. Is he underwater? Oh, come on! He was waiting in the water to propose. I thought if I pinched the straw, I could drown him. All right, then you just wait down there. I'm not gonna interact with her at all because it's probably gonna send her into the pool. There's a backwards mirror here that's bathed in light. Oh, okay. So it's gonna heat you up a little bit. Maybe we can get you to jump in the pool and get proposed to? Do I need to slow cook you for a while? Kind of like that pig? But I don't know why there are a bunch of balloons here. Did I just take a string off a balloon and turn it into a straw? I'm confused. Do you want this? Oh. Oh! Of course! She got a little warm, so she decided to drink the pool. You know, because she's a thick lady. That's what they do. What's your genius plan this time? You're just gonna propose to her as a bear? Again, is that romantic or just creepy and dumb? Probably a little of both. Can I just run her over with a lawnmower? That would save me a lot of time. Nope, that's a bad thing. That's the opposite of what I want. All right, then keep them in the bushes. Lady, you don't usually wear a backpack, which means you probably have a little something for me. Okay, we've got a book or a DVD, magazine, something like that. Hard to tell. I don't suppose one of you two could use this, could you? Okay. Yeah, we can distract a guard. He'll fall asleep, which means we can rob their signs. Did you want this back? Oh, he does! How does that help me at all? Maybe he'll shoot the bear. There wasn't like a gun around here, was there? I don't think he's armed. Oh. Oh, okay, we've got another bear suit. So maybe we can have a little bear-on-bear action? Or she'll get whisked away because, again, she doesn't really care who the rose is coming from or who the bear is, so long as there is a rose or a bear. We now find ourselves at the world's strangest soccer game. There is no ball, they're just kind of running back and forth and on the same team. Oh crap, and I only have so much time. Okay, can I have your popcorn? Can I have your flag? Can I have your TV remote? Would really appreciate this timer stopping. We just gonna play a video of my past failures? All right, cool, see if I care. One of you is clearly holding out on me. I know this game/race is currently riveting, but I do not want your remote. I would much rather get a whistle. Okay. I don't think I'm supposed to give this to you, though. You already have a whistle. What if I give it to you? Wait, if you whistle, then you should get kicked out. We don't want to stop the game and give him time to propose. We want him out of there. This seems like the kind of level where I don't need to do anything. Right? They don't have any way of breathing. They just have a romantic marry me fish sign. Well then, I guess you'll just walk along the bottom and not drown. How do you train a fish? I guess you don't really train a fish, do you? You just kind of latch on. Note to self, fire the marry me fish. Where are you? Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. There we go. Okay, so do I just have to delay as long as possible? No, give me your house. Get the hell out of here. We now have a, hey, okay. We got another fish. Am I supposed to be using these things? Do you guys want this? Oh, it's a puffer fish. Okay, you can have that. And then you can, I was gonna say get poisoned, but I guess floating off works. Especially because, merman just stole your girl? Doesn't matter, one way or another, she's gonna be getting some fishy bits later. You know what, I think that's gonna be it for this episode of It's Impossible to Propose, guys. Or It's Impossible to Propose. I don't think we're supposed to pronounce the L-E, I'm not really sure. That being said, there are so many of these games, and I absolutely love them. They're so weird and strange and funny, and I haven't finished many of them, including this one. There are more levels, so if you guys want to see more, as always, be sure to leave a like this video, let me know, and I'll be sure to return with Lord Xiaoming once again to find his warm tip and tiny eggs. But thanks so much for watching this video, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.